Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from the green couch in a townhome in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, Comic-Con is come and went. The reverberations of all sorts of releases and stuff are settling down. So what exactly has kind of come down from the giant muddled mess? If you're Marvel, if you're Disney right now, you're just going, we got Fox, we got Fox, we got the X-Men, we got the Fantastic Four, or you ain't got none, you ain't got none. And the rest of the business going, shut up, that's not fair. It's interesting to watch moments like this because, whenever DC, Warner Brothers tries to get some kind of momentum going, crap like this happens where it's kind of, whatever, all right. Aquaman, the Aquaman trailer comes out, the trailer for Shazam comes out, and all this great stuff comes out, and you go, yeah! And then Disney goes, oh, we weren't at Comic-Con, you didn't see anything, oh darn, all we did was restore the entire Marvel universe into one company. So what is the point of me babbling of all this? Just like talking smack about Warner Brothers DC. Then actually, this I started thinking about this. I was checking into the umpteenth podcast because, of course, it's after Comic-Con, so dorks like me are we're yapping like a bunch of freaking chihuahuas about this stuff. The one thing I'm sorry, I forget who it was. Was just kind of flipping through YouTube. Pointed out, and actually kind of unfortunately what he mentioned, and then the follow-through, earlier part of this week just kind of reinforced the giant train wreck, which occasionally is what Warner Brothers films are right now at this point, for superheroes at least. The guy on YouTube pointed out, you got all these announcements. Yay! You got footage. Yay! So, when's the stupid Batman movie coming out? When? Ben Affleck is going, when? Ben Affleck's agent's going. Now, granted, we are grateful for the fact that the check is a substantial check. But nonetheless, my boy is a Oscar-winning director and producer. So, as much as he is grateful for the opportunity to get this big fat paycheck, which George Clooney went, you know what? I can afford to do all the other junk I do because of Batman and Robin, so you know what? Hey. But nonetheless, we need to know what's going on with Batman! And finally, Matt Reeves, I guess, announced at some kind of press junket for something. Oh yeah, I'm working on stuff. I'm writing stuff. Blah 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 blah. And to kind of this may or may not throw fuel on the fire. Who knows? I guess Zack Snyder was asked about the aftermath of Batman v Superman, and who knows what, if anything, Warner Brothers, DC, Jeff Johns, any of those guys. Excuse me, are going to take from what he was trying to construct in the universe. He talked about how, in Batman v Superman, you see the Robin costume, that's got the words scrawled on, from the Joker, blah, 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 blah. And we've all wondered, so who is it? And he said it's Richard. And it's like, Dick, which in the comic book timeline, traditionally it's Jason Todd. Jason Todd's the one that unfortunately got his butt handed to him on a big silver platter by the Joker. So, like I said, this is from the Snyderverse, I guess. What was it? DC Movieverse 1.1. Whatever. But, it kind of, and the fact that, and actually the other thing right now, the ongoing casting news about the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie that has nothing to do whatsoever with any of this other junk. So, That's a scary thought. Of all the people on the planet, Joaquin Phoenix is going to be playing the Joker. Wow. So what does this all mean? As I've mentioned countless times, I am a DC fan, but it's also unfortunately really easy to just talk smack about this whole thing. Last weekend, went to go see with my girlfriend and her son. Went to go see Hotel Transylvania 3. Cute film. It was a lot of fun. And it was an action. And here's the ironic thing is that it's Hotel Transylvania. It's an animated film. Let's be frank, it's a cash cow. I mean, it's there to entertain kids. Yada yada. It's not meant to be this complicated, highbrow, multi-blah blah blah blah. And it made it just to do that. I mean, not in a super extreme way, the way Up did, or Inside Out. But nonetheless, it's like, all right, you guys put some effort. And the funny thing is that, you look at this cartoon, it's like 3 cartoons. It's a trilogy. It's a decent one. I posted this on Facebook, and it's kind of interesting that let's see here, Kung Fu Panda, another one, and Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3. And the ironic thing is, people forget. Go to Box Office Mojo. Yeah, take a sec. We got time. Look at Despicable Me 3. And you're going, why the heck? You see that worldwide total? No, I'm not kidding. No, it's not wrong. Yeah, it made $1 billion. The third one, Despicable Me 3. But again, though, these 3 animated films that started with a premise that was meant to just kind of like, why not? It'll make some money. I'm going to play the card. We're riding the coattails of Pixar, all right? The market's there. Okay, we'll throw in a couple grown-up things to keep the parents, from stabbing their eyes out so that they actually will willingly go with the kids to see this thing. And the funny thing is, not that the trilogies are brilliant, but they're well thought up. Someone put an effort to actually create a thread from the beginning to the third film. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it also speaks volumes for what DC and Warner Brothers are running into. It's like, guys, a damn movie about a Kung Fu Panda voiced by Jack Black is doing a better job of creating a trilogy and a universe than you guys are. That's a scary frickin' thought. All right? Y'all got a giant, and this is the thing, yes, the Fox purchase is huge for Disney. Warner Brothers owns all of it. They own the DC superheroes. They own the Charlton Heroes, which would be The Question, Blue Beetle. They own Fawcett, which is where they got Shazam from. They own Vertigo, which means that stuff like Constantine, Constantine / Hellblazer, Sandman, all the Vertigo stuff. They own this. They own not just a universe. They own a multiverse of epic proportions. And they're still like, we're gonna make a Batman movie, right, Matt? Matt, we're gonna make a Batman movie, right? Matt, why are you running away? Matt. We gave you the big check! And then the good news, is that Aquaman looks really good. I take that back. Patty Jenkins, this is gonna be one of those moments where, this is one of the few moments where a DC movie is gonna get the stamp of approval that all Marvel movies get. As I've often joked, Marvel could make Howard the Duck, and it would make $500 million, and people would think it was brilliant. DC's having a problem trying to figure out what they want to do with Batman. It's Batman! Yeah. Go figure. And which I think is the in retrospect, the disappointing thing about Comic-Con for DC. A chance to really establish, hey, this is what we're going to do for the next 4 years, 5 years, Hey, we're going to do the Green Lantern movie. It's going to be epic, we're going to, blah, blah, really set down a path. Like a certain superhero franchise that has the Infinity War, blah, blah, blah. Where, they've got plots set up for, next, 40 years, And the funny thing is that they're also smart. Feige's smart enough to have enough flexibility where, whatever may pop up at random, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. And the sad thing is when Justice League ended, that last end credits scene where Luthor talks to Deathstroke and you get hints of a Legion of Doom. I still say that was one of the coolest. That had so much potential for any superhero universe. I mean, the reverberations from that could have been as massive as Nick Fury showing up going, hey, you ever heard of the Avengers Initiative? I mean, seriously, the real sign where people would go, they're serious. This is going to be for real. Oh. And the thing is, you didn't... When DC created their idea of their movie, whatever you want to call it, during the Nolan run with Batman, and you had the one-offs, like Constantine, like The Losers, which actually is an underappreciated film, V for Vendetta. These are solid films. I mean, they're kind of from left field parts of the license, but they were entertaining. They made money. They were pretty good. So you don't have to do this giant megaverse and blah, 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 but the frustrating thing, which, isn't just for geeks like me, but I think even for folks at Marvel who are fans, who just love the genre, love storytelling, you see all of this haphazard handling of everything. You just kind of sit there and go, dudes, man. You got a chance to make something really cool. Okay, you don't want to do the universe stuff. That's fine, but good lord, man. Anyway, I'm running out of time. And yes, it's the umpteen times I bitch about Warner Brothers, blah, 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 blah. I think it's frustrating, though. You see so much, but seeing what Marvel is able to do and then looking at Warner Brothers DC and just go, really? That just kind of makes it worse. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Got more stuff to post. Anyway, so hope you all have a good weekend. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, be good to each other, okay, peeps? Oh, and to all my peeps at Gen Con, hope y'all having fun. Be safe, all right? Peace. Always be good to each other, right, folks? Later. Bye.